Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Juan from the Two Brothers Real Estate team, and today I'm actually going to be answering a question that I've been getting quite a bit from my clients during the last 3 or 4 weeks, okay? And the question is, can I buy a pre-built property even though it's already sold out by the developer, okay? So let's go and answer the question. All right, guys, so can you buy a pre-built property even though it's been sold out already? And the answer is, yeah, it depends, okay? So when that happens, it's actually called an assignment, okay? So an assignment is when the seller sells the interest in a property before completion. In other words, it's when the seller actually sells the contract that they have with the developer to a new person. Does it make sense? So they're not actually selling you the property because the property is not ready yet. They're selling you the contract of that property. So you're pretty much taking over the contract. They're transferring the contract to the new person, and then of course, once the property is ready, you will take over the property. Does it make sense? So that's an assignment. You're not buying the property, you're buying the contract to buy the property. Hopefully it makes sense. All right, guys, so now let's talk about why would somebody want to do that? Why would somebody want to assign a contract to somebody else? Why would they want to sell a property before it's actually completed? Now, there's 3 reasons that I usually see a lot. Because remember, when somebody buys a pre-built property, the construction might take 2 or 3 years to be completed. So a lot of stuff can happen during those 3 years. So these are just 3 of the things that I've seen why somebody would want to do that, okay? So the first reason why would somebody want to assign the property before it's completed is, of course, the change on the buyer's circumstances, okay? So maybe they got a new job that's far away, or maybe they lost a job. Maybe they got divorced. Maybe they have new kids, right? So if that happens during the 2 or 3 years, that property might not work anymore, and that's why they might want to sell it before completion. Now, the second reason why I see that happen sometimes is, of course, financials. I mentioned before, maybe they lost a job, now they don't have income or they don't have the funds. So sometimes it's just cheaper to assign the contract to somebody else or to sell the contract than to actually cancel the whole deal, okay? Because of course, they most likely will lose the down payment and the deposit and so on. So sometimes it's just cheaper to sell the contract to somebody else. Now, the third reason why I see people selling or assigning the contract to somebody else or the property to somebody else is because they're just investors, and that's what they do. They get into a project early, they buy it at a lower price, and right before it gets finished, they will sell it and hopefully make money out of it, okay? So again, that's probably just a business deal for them, and that's the business, okay? So those are the 3 the 3 reasons why I see people actually assign a contract or sell the property before it's ready. But yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, I know there's lots of options, at least in Langley right now. So if you're looking for something like this, you might get a good deal, or maybe if you missed out on an opportunity to get into a project here in Langley or Surrey, make sure that you let us know, and we're more than happy to find one of these properties that I'm talking about. And yeah, besides that, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, guys. Two Bros Realty or Sell with the Brothers. Okay, talk to you soon.